Hey guys, Dr. Brown here, and tonight we have an integration problem. The integral of dx over x squared minus x plus 1. So let's get after it. At first glance you think, well, hey, I'll just factor that. Hey, big guy, be careful. Okay, what's our tools? If you follow our channel, U, T, I, P, can you see that? P, P, L, C, and we added a Q, remember? So U sub, trig sub, integration by parts, partial fractions, power reduction, long division, complete the square, and methods of quadratics. We just added that one a few weeks ago. Okay, what do you think about this one? Since I can't factor it, well, in the beginning I thought I would factor it and I messed up. Okay, so be careful there. All right, so let's think about, let's try to complete the square. Let's use that tool. And all right, let's see what we can do here. We have the integral of dx over x squared minus x plus something. Put that in parentheses, plus our 1 that we have. What do we think here? Well, since this has a 1, we have a minus 1. We divide that by 2 and square it, right? So that gives me 1/4. So if we add 1/4, that means I have to subtract 1/4, and everything's still the same. Now, to get my two squares, I would say take the square root of the first term. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 1/4 is 1/2. And then keep this sign. And that term is squared. And then 1/4, or excuse me, 1 minus 1/4. That would be 4/4 minus 1/4. That gives me 3/4. Now, since I want to make this squares, what's the square root of this? That's square root of 3/2. So I'm going to take my 3/4 and make it square root of 3/2 squared. Okay. Now what? Hopefully my sound is still on. I hit my cord. Okay, so let's think about what we're going to do here. Why don't we go to the U world for just a moment. U equals, so now we got a little bit of a U sub here. U equals x minus 1/2. Du then would equal dx. So I could go to the U world readily here. And then also a squared equals 3/4. So a equals square root of 3/2. So what do we have here? Dx is du. Du over u squared plus a squared. Now, it's at this exact point that your teacher would want you to remember that this is that integral is 1/a tangent inverse u over a. Now, if you're like me, I'm 66 right now. I don't remember that. Okay, so, well, obviously I just did, but in general I forget them and I have to work them out. So we know how to get the answer. So why don't we let u equals a, this is in the form of like tangent squared plus 1 squared. It's in that form, so let's let u equal a tangent theta. We'll just go over to the theta world. What are we doing here? Hey, trig sub. Okay, du then equals a secant squared theta d theta. All right, so let's substitute here. We have the integral of du, which is a secant squared theta d theta divided by u squared, which if I square u, I get a squared tangent square. A squared tangent squared theta plus what? A squared. So if I factor out that a squared on the denominator, I get a squared times tangent squared theta plus 1. Okay. Let's go up here. We have the integral of a, well, a over a squared, I end up with 1 over a, right? Secant squared over tangent squared plus 1. Tangent squared plus 1 is secant squared, so those two cancel. So I end up with the 1 over a, the integral of d theta. And that's 1 over a theta. Okay, what's my triangle look like here? I have theta, and we said that's u over a equals tangent theta. U over a equals tangent theta. So, tangent inverse u over a is theta. So I have 1 over a tangent inverse u over a. So now what was a? Square root 3 over 2. So 1 over square root 3 over 2 times tangent inverse of u x minus 1/2 over a over square root 3 over 2. So now I need to flip those up. 1 divided by this would give me 2 square root 3 tangent inverse 2 times x minus 1/2 over square root 3. Now, I don't have a problem leaving it like that, but the mathematicians their hair would catch on fire. Okay, so let's multiply this by 1 to get rid of the radical in the denominator. And I'm going to let my 1, 2 over square root 3 times square root 3 over square root 3. So my 1 is square root 3 over square root 3. I'm going to do the same in here. Tangent inverse 2 over square root 3 times square root 3 square root 3 times x minus 1/2. So 2 square root 3, the square root of 3 squared is 3, tangent inverse 2 square root 3 times x minus 1/2 over 3. Sorry, it's getting a little cluttered here. And that, my friend, is the integral of dx over x squared minus x plus 1. Now in the next video, we're going to take this, for all you Calculus 1 folks out there, and differentiate that and see if we can get back to this answer. So stay tuned for that one. Hey guys, why are we doing this? Together we're trying to build a better tomorrow, and do that how? Do that through math. Keep studying, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks.